Hello and welcome back to the Mole Valley Maker channel. Today we're going to be taking a wooden gift box which a Christmas present came in and turning it into something else. We're going to start here by using an extremely overpowered bandsaw just to chop off the box joints on the corner and give us solid pieces of timber. I'm not 100% certain what this timber is, but I think it's some of the rubber wood offcut, so it's probably not the same rubber wood that they use as furniture. This is probably more like the cheaper cuts of an already very cheap hardwood. It's quite a soft wood, nowhere near as soft as say balsa wood, but softer than something like lime wood, which is another soft wood I use quite a lot of. Just quickly cleaning up the edges with some abrasive, and then I'm going to glue it up into a block. And now the block has been turned into a spindle, and that's now spinning round on the lathe. We're going to go straight in with a radius skew, knock off the corners and turn it into a cylinder. You may well have just heard Henry in the background. He decided he wanted to make his presence felt in this video. Henry's a 16-year-old red Burmese. Surprised you haven't heard him already. So because it's a very soft wood, I think a skew is the way to go really to get a good finish. So I'm going to make a small goblet out of this, and I'm starting out by using a small 4s and a bit, maybe 20mm, just to take out some of the centre wood. Yeah, apologies for the lighting here. I hadn't realised how dark it had got. So I'm just using a Glen Teagle carbide small box hollowing tool. And just tidying up a little bit with a small detail spindle gouge. I didn't have the camera off a bit of footage, so see I've done some very simple shaping. And now I'm using my least favourite skew, the oval skew. It has its uses because it feels a lot lighter and a lot less robust than some of the others, but that does mean you can use it to get into some smaller areas and do some detail work. You see it kind of just creates a very fine dust. Just taking away at the stem. I think one of the challenges for me here was obviously this wood cost nothing. I did actually pull it out of the recycling bin, and I just thought the grain had potential to turn it into something reasonably nice. Bit of a challenge, but also, you know, free wood, great way to practice with the skew. Small project, so I'm using my smallest skew now, the 6mm Sorby skew. Switching to detail gouge again. Starting to get a lot of flex at this point. So I've decided the centre spindle is at its final diameter. Off camera I sanded and applied some sanding sealer, Yorkshire grit. Standard procedure for a goblet. Kind of finish it as you go before it gets too long and too spindly. And I'm just trying to use some fine cuts on the spindle gouge just to reduce some of the other wood and get the shape into the base. Again, skew chisels are a really good tool for getting an even diameter on the stem. So again, sand and finish, same as before. Yorkshire grit, sanding sealer, Yorkshire grit, and Hampshire sheen polish. And there's the final goblet. Tiny little piece, but as I said, free wood, just a little experiment. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back soon with more videos.